coming to y'all. I'm coming to y'all from the studio. Thank you for this opportunity to be with you guys. Off of work, had a nice dinner, had a nice flat bread dinner with some roasted zucchini and squash in the sky from a place called McGurk's. Woo! Oh, very tasty. So, yes, I got here. I was going to drink a beer. No, not alcoholic. I don't need to drink no beer. I need some hot chocolate. When I'm done with you guys, I'm trying to figure out how to crack back into my radar piece. So, yeah, this radar piece. This is the amp model, so you can like model different amps in here, but for some reason it's not working. It needs to be updated or something or the other, which is becoming a pain behind. So I'm going to be doing that after I get done because I'm tired. You know, I got enough things to worry. I got another situation back there I need to work out and get that together. There's always something. There's always something. I'm doing this. There's always something. So hopefully I can get this thing working, this newer thing updated, whatever, and I can do it. Hey, you too, Ms. Richardson, hopefully everything is well. So what I'm gonna do is let me take two of my most interesting bases and explain them to you. One is one that I just picked up from New Jersey Guitar and Bass in New Jersey, Edison, New Jersey, my man Jay. And then, can't hear. Can't hear because I ain't had a mic turned up. Because I'm a dummy. I'd like to thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Thank you, Ms. Richards, for telling me that you can't hear me. Because some people just sit here and just let me talk, and won't even say anything. Like, maybe he don't want us to hear him. I don't know. But anyway, this is what we're going to do. I had to turn down the studio monitor so it wouldn't bleed. So I forgot I didn't have it on. But again, I'm going to check out two of my most interesting basses that you see in the title. One is the Willcox Lightwave Sabre bass, which is an optical bass with a piezo. And then we're going to check out the bass I got from New Jersey Guitar and Bass Center, my man Jay. And that's going to be the Tobias Growler 4 with the whammy bar. The reason I want to talk about these because they're the two most craziest basses I have in my collection, right? First, it was just the Lightwave. And I'm going to try to run past this with y'all real quick and let y'all know how this works. Because this is a very complicated bass. In fact, it seems like I had it set up now. It don't seem like it's set up like it used to be. I'm going to be using a track I made last night. I said I was going to make a track, an instrumental without the bass in it. That way I can always use that track as a track I can use to demonstrate the basses that I have. So the track I made last night is the one I'm going to be using. All right, so as far as the Lightwave is concerned, it's a cool bass. It's a cool bass. How did I learn about this bass? I learned about this bass from Bass Sounds 2, the video Bass Sounds 2. Bart Soder played a Sabre. And I looked it up. I'm like, man, but he had a fretless Sabre. And I had a fretless Sabre as well, if y'all remember. But it's been a while back. But if something was wrong with it, I had to send it back, man. I'm really disappointed. So I ended up getting this Sabre right here, which is a better one because this is a United States-made Sabre. The other one I had was, I think, an Indonesian or maybe a Korean-made Sabre. But this is a United States-made Sabre. Rosewood neck. Turn it down. Rosewood neck. Hard maple. Hard maple neck. Rosewood fingerboard. Back here we have all the electronics. You can actually see through this. If I had a light, you can actually see through it. I used to have a flashlight back here. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, if I shot in here, you can see all the electronics in here, all the settings. And this thing really, you have to really set it up. You can set it up from the top too. You see it has a flame maple all like halfway through. I don't think it's just the top. Maybe there's a little bit of the top. And then the back is mahogany. All right. 4-bolt construction. 4 strings. Now, the thing about this bass is, which really makes this bass super unique and special, is there are a lot of piezo basses out there. Even a bongo bass I got doesn't have a piezo. It comes in a piezo mode if you want a piezo bass. Hold on. I just can't trust. I wouldn't even wear these. I just can't trust the sound. So I gotta make sure the sound is right. So natural 4-string, and you hear I'm getting a little buzz because the weather's been changing. So I might have to redo this neck again. Might have to adjust the neck again, put a little bow in it. Because it's cold, then it's warm. Then it's cold, then it's warm. It's just crazy. And I leave my windows open, kind of like a breeze coming through here, because I don't like a stanky house. So I got to make sure a breeze coming through here all the time. All right, so as you can see, I got a USA sticker. Basically, it's just a sticker from what they put on Rickenbacker bases. But since it's made in the United States, I want to make sure. But you see the headstock right there, and it says right on the headstock, made in the U.S. of A. All right? So I decided I want to put it on the front. I'm not sure if I'll leave it there because it's almost like it's intrusive. So I'm going to take it off. Because like it's intrusive over this beautiful maple neck. And somebody said I should take it off. Man, you can take that off, man. The sticker. See, now I messed up because now the sticker is still on here, but I'll get it off one way or the other. Let's see. Down. Okay. Like I said, I want to mention that hold on. That's my chain hitting the optical receptors on the pickup. Okay, there we go. So now you can see just the maple. Nice maple coming through all the way through the neck. So the back of the neck, and then it comes out to the front with the rosewood fretboard. Now, again, this is the optical base. As you can see, there's no pickups on this base. This is a light to let you know that the base is ready to roll and it's probably charged. If I plugged in the light one there, I mean it wouldn't be charged, and I would have to charge it. I charged it up the other day though, because you have a charger's port right there. It comes with a charger, so you just plug it in, you can charge it up. It's good for 15 hours, continuous use. And even if it runs out of batteries and the light go out, you can still put the charger in while you're playing. And you can charge it like that. But it's best that you not be using it, not have it plugged in to charge it. We have volume, bass, mid, contour mid switching, and treble, or what is called the ice knob or treble. And then we have a switch here for full EQ up top. If you go back, it's for the piezo that's built in. So up front is both. Yeah, up front is just the electronic controls. Back is the combination of the piezo, which is built in here, and the individual controls. So really, really unique bass. Really, really unique bass. And like I said, besides it being optical, there's no pickups on here. Everything is built into this system. And it's a Lightwave system. That's what they made it, and that's what they did with it, okay? So you should be able to hear it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play around with it. Right now, everything is flat and the volume is all the way up. Now you see it sounds like it has a little growl to it. I think that's because I need to bow this neck. This neck is stiffly straight because, again, it got chilly up in here. And from time to time, I got to retune the basses and everything because this weather is crazy on the East Coast. I don't know what's going on. Well, I do, but I don't want to talk about that. So now we're going to turn the bass up a little bit, okay? That's the bass all the way up. Okay, I'm going to turn it back down. Now we're going to turn the mid up. Now this is the contour back here that you can turn, and I got to hold the string and turn at the same time. So you hear the wah wah, you can hear the Q. So that's the cue. So you pick the frequency you want. Now, of course, you know, if you have the mid turn all the way down, there's no effect with the frequency changer. I mean, you hear a little bit of the change. All right? But if you have it in the middle, there's no change. You can turn this bad boy all day, it's not going to do anything. If you turn it all the way up, you get the wah-wah. Okay? And if you turn it all the way down, you'll get a little bit of wah-wah. All right? So, we'll turn the bass all the way up. No, we're going to leave. I'm going to mess around with it. I got to turn it all the way up with the mid. So you hear the difference with the mid suite. And if you really want to dip the mids, I assume you just turn it all the way back. And then you somehow as long as you have it up, you'll hear the mids. If you turn it back, you still hear the mids, but if you turn it back, dip it, all the mids are out. Okay? And we're going to flatten that back out. Now we got the ice channel or the treble. Nothing. Halfway up. All the way up. So you can really hear the treble kicking in. Now let's go back to the Piezo. The Piezo installed. And this ice pickup also handles the Piezo. Now see how you hear the A string disappears? Because it has to be adjusted. Here you have four slots for like Allen wrench. And you stick the Allen wrench in here. Now the sensitivity on this A string is not good enough. So I had to take the Allen wrench and twist it till I get the same level volumes from each of the strings. Now, if it doesn't work that way, then you gotta open up the back, take this off, and you can adjust the volume for each string. And not only that, you can adjust the Q also for the mid, how you want the Q to work. So it's really crazy. A lot of technology went into this bass. I heard this company was also let's do it tomorrow, bro. Can we do it tomorrow after I get off work at 7? Is that cool for you, C Money? Will tomorrow be good? Because after I get done this, man, I want to knock out this problem I got back here. Well, not a problem. I got to set up this piece of equipment I had back here. I want to knock that out. Is tomorrow cool? Like either in the morning before 10 or after 7? Would that be good, brother? So as you can hear, E string again. All right, cool. Thank you, brother. Yeah, after I get done back here, man, I'm already feeling tired because I had to get up early this morning at 6 to be to work at 7:30. And I was tossing and turning all night, man, because I drank too many of them beers last night. Tonight, no beer. We just drinking hot chocolate and water. So I check out tomorrow. Having willing, brother, I give you a call. I get off at 7. And I'll put it in the car and I can just jump through. Okay, morning? Yeah, morning's cool. I'll leave out to like 10:30, 10:45. In between 10:30 and 10:45. All right, bet. We can do that then. Right on. So somewhere after 10, that should be good. All right, so here we go. E string, came in here to A. So I gotta go and get the and the E string is a little hot too. So I have to adjust them right here. If I can't get the level right, then I can go inside and the back, and I can adjust, like I said, each volume level for each string. Now, when I kick this back up for the regular without the Piezo, you ain't hit A string. And I'm glad y'all hearing this demonstration because I can really, if everything was going, the way all the string levels were even, you'd be like, oh yeah, okay. But to hear how different that string is, Can barely hear it. So like I said, when I get done, I'm gonna go grab the Allen wrench and then screw that clockwise, and it'll start getting Sometimes it get lower though. You just keep turning until it gets to the same level of all the strings. And I would turn this string down because I don't want to go in the back and do it. Ain't that something? I really want to do it now. Let's do it now. Okay, let's do it live so y'all can see what it does. Hold on. I tell you, man, wires and wires and wires. Have my phone up here, the phone falls down. This is crazy. Because I had these headphones on because I can't hear anything. All right, let's see if I got the right one. I got a feeling. I'm going to come back here. I don't have the right one. This is not going to be the one. Guaranteed. It's not. I'm going to go right back out here again and go get the right one. Let's see. Yep, this ain't it. One more time. If it's not one of these two, then we'll do it another time. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. So what I'm going to do is I got to put the headphones on again because I can't really hear. The reason I'm wearing these headphones is because I can't monitor because I got to have this mic on. Okay. Actually, these two are fine. So let's go to the A and start turning this bad boy. So now it's starting to get louder, right? You hear it? So go right here. So now we got to do this one right here. Same thing. Because you're lining up the optical. The optical got to be right over top of the string. Here we go. Other than that, it's going to sound like it's a mute. And now we back at it. I still think the E is a little hot. I'm going to back the E off just a bit. See how I turned it down? But I didn't adjust the volume. I'm actually moving around the optical sensor that's sensing where the string is. And there we go, we straight. So let's go back to the Piezo. Go back. So now this is basically Piezo, and when I had to switch back and I turned this knob back, the last knob, the ice channel, is letting me know we're engaging the Piezo into the system. Now, as you can hear, you get more depth. Piezo. And now let's add the ice channel in. Right? Piezo. See how loud it gets? So when you come out of the Piezo, it's gonna get loud. There you go. So that's why they call that the ice channel. And this back, I forgot what they actually labeled this switch something like warm. No, warm. Up front is warm, and back here is something else. This is warm. And the switch back is, I think, cold or something. Which means you actually just on the piezo. Alright, and that's how that works. So that's bass. Right now we're gonna put it back in the warm. We're gonna put everything on flat, except the volume, and then let's hit the song. Be careful, I'll knock something over. I'm gonna turn the mic down. All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, again, this is the Lightwave, Willcox Lightwave Sabre base. Again, and we got flame maple neck. This is not a photo. I'm checking out a photo flame base today. That's not photo flame. That's actually flame right on top, along with the flame that's on the bottom. So yeah, that's that base right there. And y'all got to see me turn it up, adjust the optical. And like I said, the back, you can see the controls in the back. It's unbelievable. And it's pretty cool bass. Different sounds. Y'all play around with it. Find your sound like to any other bass. You know, I like the way it sounds when it's just flat too. I like it when it sounds straight, natural. Piezo, you lose a lot because it's just the piezo until you kick in both of them. If you're just trying to use the piezo, which it never truly just operates with the piezo, it's always going to have the active circuit in here with the piezo. But if you flip it up front, it's all active. Back is active and piezo. And there's probably something back there. I can probably change it to make them both level at the same time. Who knows? I haven't read it, haven't looked it up. Bought the bass, did my thing, put some strings on it, and just let y'all hear, okay? Now, let's get to the more interesting. Well, this is it. Both of them are as interesting. Check. This is definitely interesting, and this is the Whammy Bar Growler. Now, again, when I read it, said this is the least expensive from the Tobias line, but I tell you what, it is made in the USA. Now, I don't know if Gibson had anything to do with this. From what I understand, Gibson owned this or had some kind of collaboration with Tobias. And I'm not sure if they had anything to do with this. Yes. You know, it would have been nice, though. It would have been nice if they had this covered. But they got it. I mean, I took off the back of this for the batteries. There's 2 9-volt batteries in here. By the way, that has a battery too. That has a 14 some kind of volt battery, but it's not like a 9-volt battery. It's a battery like that. It's a cylinder battery that you have to put into the Lightwave base. It lasts like several years. The battery is like $30. So if you ever run the battery, if it go dead, $30 you can get another battery. You know what I mean? But it lasts a long time. And you ain't got to worry change it every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But this bad boy has 2 9-volts in it, so it's 18 volts. And look at that. And then look at that. A whammy bar. And I kept looking at this bass. Every time I went to the website, when I first saw the website, I saw this bass up there. And I was like, man, that's a weird bass, man, with a whammy bar. I never saw anything like that before. And I know people probably say, whatever. All right, so here we have 2 3-way switches here. I talked about the other night. Up is mid boost. That's what it says. And down low is treble boost. So basically in the middle there's no boost at all. This is just dealing with the mid. So down low, he actually said high mid boost. And up is low mid boost. But when I looked at the instructions, it said no, this is mid boost. And that is treble boost. Okay? Just for the 2 switches there. One for each set of poles in this one pickup system. That's treble boost. I mean mid boost. Now here comes a high boost. So you hear that. And in the middle, this is flat. All right, so again, mid boost, high boost. Now there's a Bartolini preamp in here because this is a Bartolini pickup. Like I said, the Bartolini, one pickup with the poles, and this splits this boosts the poles, highs, trebles, or mids. Okay, in the middle, nothing. Now we have two bass controls here for the mids as well. So one is for each pole. So you have bass and treble for each pole. Right now is in the mid. And bass and treble for the other set of poles in the back, which are the bridge poles. So we got bridge poles, we have neck poles. Bam, bam, neck poles. Bam, bam, bridge poles. Now, there's no other type of switching on here. There's no split switching or anything like that. There's no preamp is always active. Basically, what you have is two volume knobs for each one. I'm sorry. Nope, wrong side. One volume knob, and then your blend. Now, if I set the poles on this one, switch to the back, to the front. So I can have the mids up in the front poles, and then the treble boost in the back poles. You know what I'm saying? We'll switch them up. Bam. Know what I mean? And I'll turn all the way to the back. To the front. So you can hear the difference right there from the switching. So that's the same. You ain't gonna hear much switching. If I dip this front one, you get more treble up there as a treble boost. But in the middle, you still got treble and bass right here. Front pickup. Hold on. And bass. That's the back pickup. That's the front pickup. Here you go. All right. Now all the way back. So you get different tonal varieties out here between the switching of the mid boost and the high boost, mid, and then you got, you can turn the bass down. No bass on that pole. We put bass on this pole. Just crazy. If you can't find your tone with this bass, you ain't looking for it, because it's right here. And I like it to sound like a Music Man bass. I mean, that's very, very close. Now I'm going to take the mic and turn down the mic so I can hear it in the studio. I'm just gonna say enough said. Enough said. I mean, enough said about this bass, man. I mean, I felt as though I lost a little money on the deal on this bass because I looked up the price, and when I saw the sell price, the last one sold for $800, right? Without the tremolo. Without the tremolo. In fact, I'm not even sure whether it had the Bartolini pickup system in it. So that's when he said, I said, well, look, Jack, I'm seeing this for $800. I saw one for $500, but that was kind of damaged. $800. He's like, but the tremolo system alone is $300. Oh, I ain't playing enough with the tremolo, did I? I'm sorry. Let's plug the bad boy back in so you can play with the tremolo, aka the tremolo. And it's very sensitive. And it stays in tune. That's what's crazy about this. It's staying in tune. And if you don't want it and it's not your way, and you're not going to be doing any tremolo, you can just pull it out. Come on. Slide it back in. And you put it in soft, you can put it in gently. I see it's better when I turn it that way and put it back in there. So aside from the super duper preamp on this thing, and of course, gotta give the Bartolini for that, the Bartolini preamp, and along with the whammy bar, $1,100 I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. My Music Man 5, I'm like, if it wasn't a 5-string, if that was a Music Man 4-string, I'm not talking about the value of it. Everybody know Music Man's always going to be worth a lot of money because they're Music Mans, right? But I'm just talking about sound-wise, man. I can get Music Man out of that. Easy, I can get Music Man out of this. With the switches, I mean, but the Music Man got the 5 selector blade switch, but it's almost like set. I mean, you can tweak around, take some high end out or whatever with the Music Man, but this right here, I can attain a Music Man faster on this bass than a Music Man can try to sound like that, because the mids on this Bartolini preamp is crazy. Well, if you put a Bartolini preamp in the Music Man, it'll do that, but that's not the point. This came with the Bartolini preamp. It's built in. It comes with the bass, and that preamp comes with that preamp. That's all I got to say. I am out of here. I got to work on this doggone thing right here and get the software uploaded for that. For my Moore piece. But again, the Moore has different amps in here. I'll show it to you real quick. Trying to keep all these doggone Allen wrenches together like crazy sometimes. I'll put it over here. So yeah, so the Moore preamp, again, hey, you can call it a preamp, that's what it does. I had to take the power out so you can see. Let's see if I can put it in, y'all can still see it. I got wires all over the place right here. No, it's not gonna reach. It's gonna reach. Yeah, it might reach. You hear him hitting the microphone, all kinds of stuff right here, man. All right, so basically it's the Moore radar. And there's different amps in here. And once it loads up, sometimes it takes a while, which is why I got to go in here and I got to update this. Because it's supposed to have some new models in here, some new amps. There you go. So you see, you can pick a different amp. And you go through, you pick the kind of amp that you're looking for. I'm not sure if you can even focus in on that. But you can pick the different amps, different cabinets, all this stuff. And then you can go in a little bit more. And you can go in and set the power, the kind of cab, how far you want the mic to it. All that stuff is built into here. So yeah. So if you're interested in that, check it out. For me, I got to figure out why I'm not talking to the software update. So I got my USB cable here to see if we can get this thing up and working. Because it was working fine, all of a sudden it stopped working. But then I did the troubleshooting and looked it up, and it was like, well, it probably need an update. So that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, y'all have a super duper night. I got to get ready to go. Roger will be cool. 8:30. I'm getting to bed at 9. I got to make for all that toss and turn I was doing last night. And that's going to be it for me. Y'all have a great night. Trickle toes, see money, and everyone, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you then. Well, I'm out. Roger will be cool. Like, subscribe, and share to my channel. And if you want to add something to my Cash App from time to time, if you think my content is valuable, my Cash App is RAJUR. Send 50 cents over there. Send $1 over there. It helps. I mean, it makes you a little bit more motivated. Everybody else making money off YouTube. I ain't really here to make money, but it will be nice if I got a couple dollars from time to time. Okay. All right. Anyway, I got to go. Talk to y'all later. Y'all be well. See well. I'm out.